For this video, you're going to need a selected yarn. I'm using a 3.5 millimeter crochet hook. You would also need a pair of scissors, a yarn needle, and some stuffing. We're going to start off with a chain of 24. So make up your chain of 24, and into the second chain from the hook, you're going to make a single crochet, and you're going to make a single crochet in each stitch till you reach the end of your row. So at the end of row number 1, you're going to have a total of 23 single crochets. We're going to start off with the easiest letter that has no increasing or no decreasing and is very beginner friendly, and I'll be choosing random letters, but I'll be making A to Z all the letters, but I'm not going to go in a sequence. Okay, once you reach the end of your row, you're going to chain up 1 and turn. Okay, so I've reached the end of my first row. I'm going to chain up 1 and I'm going to turn. This chain 1 does not count as a stitch. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to make another row of single crochets. Row 2 to row 7, you're going to make single crochet in each stitch along. And at the end of row number 7, you're going to have a total of 23 single crochets. So make your single crochets from row 2 to row number 7, and I'll meet you at the end of row number 7. Okay, so I'm done with row number 7, and this is what our work looks like so far. For row number 8, you're going to chain up 1 and turn your work. Starting into the first stitch, we are going to make 8 single crochets in the next 8 stitches. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm going to chain up again, turn my work, and make 8 single crochets again. So from row 8 to row number 12, you're going to go back and forth making 8 single crochets. And once you reach row number 12, that's where we're going to start the middle of our letter. So make your rows 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, and I'll meet you at the end of row number 12. Okay, so when you reach the end of row number 12, you're going to chain up 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And starting into the second chain from the hook, you're going to make 1 single crochet, till the end of your row. So we chained up 9, and when we reach the end of our chain, we should have a total of 8 single crochets. And from there, we are going to carry on with our row and finish it off till the end. Okay, from row number 13, you're going to chain up 1 and make one single crochet. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 and 19. From row number 13 to row number 19, you're going to go back and forth making single crochets till you reach row number 19. I'll meet you at the end of row number 19. Okay, so I'm done with row number 19. For row number 20, we are going to chain up 1 and make 8 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Chain up 1, turn your work. From row 21 to row number 24, you're going to go back and forth making 8 single crochets. And when we reach row number 24, we'll move on to the upper part of our letter. That's going to be the final part. So finish your rows till row number 24, and I'll see you at the end of row number 24. Okay, so I've reached the end of row number 24 and I'm going to chain up 16 now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. From the second chain from the hook, you're going to make a single crochet all the way back to the end of this row. And you're going to have a total of 23 single crochets. So make your single crochets all the way back to the row and I'll meet you at the end of this row. Okay, so now from row number 26 to row number 31, we are going to go back and forth making single crochets, chaining up 1 at the end of each row and single crocheting our way back, and then repeat the same process till we reach row number 31. And once we reach row number 31, I'll tell you what to do next from there. So finish up your rows from row number 26 to row number 31, and I'll meet you at the end of row number 31. Okay, I've reached the end of row number 31. And since we are making amigurumi letters, that means that we need to stuff them. And to stuff them, we have to make 2 of the same things. So go back to the video, go back to the start of the video, make a second letter the same way we did this one. And then we are going to start by joining the both and then stuffing them. Now to join them, when you make your second part of the letter, chain up 1 and you'll be starting at the corner stitch over here, upper corner. You're going to join the 2 sides with a single crochet and you're going to make another single crochet into the same stitch. Then you're going to make single crochets all the way down till here. But remember, at each corner you're going to put 2 single crochets so that your work does not become taut or it doesn't go D-shaped, since we have to stuff it as well. So keep joining your sides with single crochets. Make sure to put a single crochet in every possible gap you can find. And make sure that you keep stuffing it as well as you go, because if you make all of it and then you decide to stuff it, then you'll have to open it again, because it's very hard to stuff these letters because there's not much space in between. So stuff them, but do not overstuff them, because you don't want your stitches to stretch and the stuffing to show at the bottom. So go on, join them, and I'll see you at the end once we are done stuffing it, and we're going to close it together. Okay, so I've stitched the bottom line now, and I'm going to stuff it. I will not be using a lot of stuffing. Just make sure that your alphabet gets a proper shape and you have stuffing in all the corners. You can use the back of your hook as well, or use your scissors. It's totally up to you, or just use your finger. The best old way, use your finger. Okay, push the stuffing down in the corners, and that's how you're going to stuff it. I thought we should stuff a tiny bit of it together so that all of us get an idea of how to stuff it. Keep closing it and keep stuffing it. And I'll meet you at the end. Okay, so I'm done stuffing and joining my letter, and I'm going to slip stitch into the first single crochet. That's tight one. There you go. Cut off your yarn, fasten off. Okay, this happens to be one of the easiest letters, letter E, and I found it to be very beginner friendly, so that's the reason I started off with it. Okay, tuck in your tail. This is what your letter looks like. If you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. And I'll see you into the next video. Till then, take care. Bye.